Hey everyone, the next book in our book bracket challenge is Who Would Win? The Ultimate Ocean Rumble. This is by Jerry Pallotta and illustrated by Rob Bolster. Who would win? Let's see. 16 sea creatures have agreed to participate in a bracketed battle. The first round has 8 matches. It's single elimination. If a creature loses, it is out of the competition. Our first match is walrus versus tiger shark. Fun fact, a walrus uses its whiskers to find food, such as clams and mussels on the ocean floor. Bonus fact, a walrus tusk can reach 3 feet long. Round 1, walrus versus sand tiger shark. As soon as the walrus gets off the ice, it will face the hungry shark. Did you know a group of sharks is called a shiver of sharks? Fact, a sand tiger shark is also called a ragged-toothed shark. Fact, shark skin is coarse. It feels like sandpaper. Sand tiger wins. The walrus jumps off the ice floe and tries to outswim the sand tiger. The shark catches up and bites a flipper. Ouch. Fact, the only seal bigger than a walrus is the elephant seal. Did you know walrus skin is 3 to 4 inches thick? The walrus is badly hurt. Its blubber didn't protect it. The sand tiger shark wins. The second match in round 1 features a narwhal versus a torpedo fish. Who would win if they had a fight? Fact, the long tusk of the narwhal is actually an overgrown tooth. Did you know a narwhal is an Arctic sea mammal that breathes air? Narwhal versus torpedo fish. The torpedo fish, also known as an electric ray, leaves the ocean bottom and swims toward the narwhal. Fact, most rays live close to the ocean floor. Shocking fact, the jolt of electricity from a torpedo fish is strong enough to kill a person. Narwhal wins! The torpedo fish attempts to give an electric shock to the narwhal. The intelligent narwhal scores a direct hit with its long pointy tusk. Narwhal wins. Fact, a narwhal also uses its long tusk to break breathing holes in ice. Electric fact, after giving a shock, the torpedo fish has to recharge itself to give another shock. The narwhal will now move on to round 2 and come face to face with the sand tiger shark. The third match has a killer whale against a sea snake. The orca wants nothing to do with snakes. Snakes? Yuck. Did you know a killer whale is also known as an orca? Wild fact, killer whales are always black and white. Most live in a group called a pod. Fact, a killer whale that does not belong to a pod is called a rogue. Here we go, killer whale versus sea snake. It doesn't look like a fair fight. A giant sea mammal versus a skinny little reptile? Watch out, killer whale, a deadly poisonous snake. Definition, sea snakes have a tail shaped like an oar. Fun fact, sea snakes look like eels, but they are not fish. They are reptiles. Killer whale wins. Wham! The killer whale doesn't fool around. It knows the sea snake carries deadly poison. Swimming fact, sea snakes live in the ocean and come on land only to lay their eggs. Fact, a sea snake can hold its breath for 5 hours. Did you know orcas are considered the greatest predator on Earth? The killer whale pins the snake and breaks its bones. The snake never saw it coming. The killer whale will be moving on to the next round. Our fourth match in round 1 has a Portuguese man-o-war facing off against a leatherback turtle. Fact, a man-o-war is not a jellyfish. Fun fact, the tentacles of a man-o-war can reach more than 1,000 feet long. It's true, a man-o-war is a siphonophore. That means it is actually made up of hundreds of smaller sea creatures. Man-o-war versus leatherback turtle. This match showcases an excellent swimmer versus a drifter. The leatherback turtle's legs are like wings. 2 fun facts. Turtles are reptiles, and turtles do not have teeth. Man-o-war wins! The leatherback turtle is careless and swims into the stinging tentacles of the man-o-war. The stinging poison gets in its eyes, nose, and throat. It proves to be deadly. Drifting fact, the man-o-war drifts with wind, waves, currents, and tides. Big fact, the leatherback turtle is the largest of all turtles. It can grow up to 7 feet long and weigh up to 2,000 pounds. Swim fact. Leatherbacks are fast swimmers and can be found in all oceans. Fact. Sea turtles come to the surface to breathe air. Strange fact. Leatherback turtles eat mostly jellyfish. Sorry, turtle, that man of war wins the match. What is a polar bear doing in an ocean book? Polar bears are considered sea mammals. They live on the Arctic Ocean's ice. Did you know polar bears are also called ice bears? Fact, a polar bear can smell a seal from 1 mile away. Polar bear versus stonefish. At the shoreline, the polar bear takes a walk into the ocean. The bear doesn't know that there is a stonefish patiently waiting for a fish dinner to swim by. Did you know stonefish spikes can pierce a boot? Stonefish wins. The stonefish is camouflaged and looks like rocks on the bottom. Oops! The polar bear steps on the stonefish. Ouch! The stonefish is deadly poison will kill the polar bear. Gross fact. Stonefish poison is a neurotoxin. It makes your muscles stop moving and you can't breathe. Strong fact. Polar bears are so strong they can drag a 2,000-pound dead walrus with their teeth. Did you know polar bears are excellent swimmers? People have witnessed them swim more than 50 miles. The ugly stonefish will move on to the second round, but who will it fight? The next match is the one everyone has been waiting for. It's still the first round, match number 6. Saltwater crocodile versus giant squid. Fact name. Sometimes saltwater crocodiles are nicknamed Salty. Fun fact. Salty prefers to live in swamps, estuaries, and lagoons, but often swims in open ocean. Fact. A saltwater crocodile is the largest reptile in the world. Yikes! They can measure 20 feet long. Saltwater crocodile versus giant squid. The saltwater crocodile is an ambush predator. It patiently waits for the giant squid to swim nearby. The squid is looking for something to eat. Fun fact. The giant squid has 8 legs and 2 feeder arms. The underside of its legs are covered with suction cups. Size fact. A colossal squid is the widest squid. A giant squid is the longest squid. Saltwater crocodile wins. The saltwater crocodile flaps its huge tail and attacks in a burst of energy. It grabs the squid and takes a huge bite. The giant squid shoots ink, but Salty doesn't even notice. Attention! An adult saltwater crocodile will eat any large animal, including humans. The saltwater crocodile wins. It is off to the second round. Whew. Finally, the world-famous great white shark has entered the tournament. It's match number 7, great white shark versus giant manta ray. Hollywood fact, a great white shark starred in the movie Jaws. Rounds 1, match 7, great white shark versus giant manta ray. This fight is teeth, and more teeth versus a filter feeder. The giant manta ray is huge. Maybe it can smack the shark silly. Did you know manta ray wings can be as long as 30 feet from wingtip to wingtip? That's longer than most private airplanes. Definition. A filter feeder is an ocean creature that eats by straining small food from the water. Fact. A giant manta ray can jump completely out of the ocean. Great white shark wins. The fearless shark goes right at the giant manta ray and bites it in the face. The great white shark enjoys the meal. Sharp fact. Great white shark teeth are serrated, triangular, and as sharp as steak knives. Size fact. The largest of all rays is a giant manta ray. They can weigh up to 3,000 pounds. That's a ton and a half. Did you know teeth are not bones? The ferocious great white shark gets past round 1. No one is surprised. It's the last match of the first round. The sailfish meets up with the blue-ringed octopus. Fun fact. The large dorsal fin allows the sailfish to make sharp turns. Speed fact. The sailfish is the fastest fish in the ocean. It can swim up to 90 miles per hour. Sailfish versus blue-ringed octopus. It's a speed against poison. Fish versus mollusk. Poison fact. Many scientists say the blue-ringed octopus has the deadliest venom in all the ocean. Definition. Venom is liquid poison injected by an animal. Blue-ringed octopus wins. The sailfish leaves deep water and swims near the coral reef looking for food. The blue-ringed octopus gets startled and jumps on the sailfish's back. Did you know a sailfish is a pelagic fish? Definition: a pelagic fish is not found in one place. It swims all over the world. As the fish shifts into high gear, the octopus injects its venom. The sailfish is out of the tournament. The first round is over. Do the math. The tournament began with 16 creatures, half are out, so divide 16 by 2. Only 8 are left. Ding, 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 round 2 has begun. Narwhal versus sand tiger shark. Sharp fact: it's rare, but some narwhals have 2 tusks. Did you know narwhals live in the Arctic, not the Antarctic? Narwhal versus sand tiger shark. A fish against a whale. It's a great matchup. The narwhal has to come up for air. The shark doesn't. Who has the advantage? Fact: rays and sharks have no bones. Their skeletons are made of cartilage. You should know that cartilage is not bone. It is what your ears and nose are made of. Sand tiger shark wins. The narwhal and the sand tiger fight back and forth. Did you know narwhals have been nicknamed unicorns of the sea because of their tusks? Did you know sharks do not get cancer? Fun fact: narwhals do not have a dorsal fin. The long tusk prevents the narwhal from making fast turns. The narwhal is no match for the shark. The shark wins. It's round 2, match 2. The killer whale swims over to meet up with the man-o-war. Teeth facts: most okras have 48 teeth, 24 on the upper jaw, 24 on the lower jaw. Humans have 32 teeth. Competition fact: the highly intelligent orca is favored to win the competition. Round 2, match 2, the killer whale versus the man-o-war. Uh-oh, is this a trick? No one but hundreds of man-o-wars are in the water. Did you know a man-o-war can deflate its air bladder and hide below the surface? Man-o-war wins. The killer whale accidentally sucks a man-o-war into its blowhole. The poison and stinging tentacles enter the killer whale's lungs. Warning: poison! Never ever touch a man-o-war. It has deadly chemicals that can hurt humans. Did you know a killer whale is the largest of all dolphins? Fun fact: a killer whale has no natural enemies and it is not an endangered species. The killer whale is in big trouble. Its mouth, tongue, sinuses, and lungs are burning from the deadly man-o-war's chemicals. It withdraws from the competition. Sadly, the much anticipated match between the killer whale and the saltwater crocodile is not going to happen. There is always next year. Round 2, match 3. This time it is saltwater crocodile versus stonefish. If this was a beauty contest, no one would want a photo taken with either creature. Did you know there are more saltwater croc attacks worldwide every year than shark attacks? Saltwater crocodile versus stonefish. Goofy fact: if this match was a movie, the title would be called Salty Meets Spiky. The crocodile uses its tail to muddy the water. Now the stonefish can't see well. Where is that crocodile? Almost done. Saltwater croc wins. The crocodile uses a smart tactic. While the stonefish is motionless on the bottom of the ocean, the crocodile uses its 3-foot long jaws to bite the stonefish sideways. Crunch! The spines never touch the crocodile. Defensive fact: a saltwater crocodile is so ferocious that even a small one is dangerous to humans. Fact: crocodiles often bury their prey underwater to eat later when the meat is more tender. The reptile has won. The stonefish is dead. Saltwater crocodile is going to the semifinals. This is the last match in round 2. Great white shark versus blue-ringed octopus. Everyone expects the great white shark to advance to the finals. Airborne fact: a great white shark can jump completely out of the water. Round 2. Great white shark versus blue-ringed octopus. Jet power. The blue-ringed octopus moves by pushing water out like a jet engine, while the blue-ringed octopus becomes dinner for the most feared shark in the ocean. Will the blue-ringed octopus become dinner for the most feared shark in the ocean? Is the blue-ringed octopus afraid? Is the great white shark smart enough to avoid the poison? Blue-ringed octopus wins. The great white shark tries to swallow the blue-ringed octopus. but the shifty octopus doesn't get swallowed right away. It gets into the shark's gills. 1, 2, 3 seconds, and the shark cannot shake the octopus. The octopus injects its deadly venom. The shark is losing consciousness. The great white shark stops swimming and sinks. It's not looking so great. The blue-ringed octopus moves on to the next round. The second round is over. Should we call the next 2 matches the third round or the semifinals? In basketball, it's called the Final Four. In ice hockey, it's called the Frozen Four. We now present the Ocean Four. Wow, it's down to a siphonophore, a fish, a reptile, and a mollusk. The sea mammals can only watch. Man-o-war versus sand tiger shark. Round 3, match 1. It's a sand tiger shark versus a man-o-war. In baseball, they might say, play ball. We say, may the best creature win. Strange fact, the ocean four are all cold-blooded animals. Another strange fact, of the original 16 sea creatures, the killer whale, walrus, narwhal, and polar bear are warm-blooded animals. Sand tiger shark wins. The sand tiger shark flicks its tail and breaks the man-o-war into pieces. The shark gets stung, but it shakes it off. The shark has tooth-like skin. The man-o-war gets caught in a current and washes up on the beach. Tooth fact, the hard, rough teeth on a shark's skin are called denticles. The sun's heat kills the beach man-o-war. Watch out! Even dead, it's still poisonous. Don't ever touch one. The sand tiger shark moves on to the finals. And now the other half of the Ocean Four. Saltwater crocodile versus blue-ringed octopus. Salty has defeated the giant squid and the stonefish. Saltwater croc versus blue-ringed octopus. Round 3, match 2. The octopus has already defeated the sailfish and the great white shark. Salty is not fooling around. It heads straight for the blue-ringed octopus. Beware of its poison. Saltwater croc wins. Chomp! In one lightning-fast bite, the saltwater crocodile chops the blue-ringed octopus in 2. The octopus didn't have time to figure out how to bite a reptile that weighs 1,000 times more than itself. Weight fact, a saltwater crocodile can weigh up to 2,000 pounds. That's a ton. Weight fact, a blue-ringed octopus weighs only 2 pounds. Distance fact, scientists tagged a salty and recorded it swimming 600 miles in open ocean. Poison is a great weapon, but this time it didn't help. The nasty saltwater crocodile is heading to the finals. It's the final match of the tournament. Sand tiger shark versus saltwater crocodile. Can the rugged shark beat the nastiest reptile on Earth? Beware, most shark attacks happen at dusk, in estuaries or in cloudy water. Championship match. Pay attention. The smaller sand tiger shark is too timid for the huge, ferocious saltwater crocodile. Saltwater croc wins. The crocodile positions itself just right and delivers a fatal bite to the shark. It's over. The biggest, meanest reptile on Earth wins. The saltwater crocodile wins the ultimate ocean rumble. This is one way the competition might have ended. How would you rewrite the brackets? All right, that was a long one, but we finished it. This was who would win the ultimate ocean rumble.